Last year I put up this video. It's basically me rambling for 10 minutes about how since the age of 12 I've done basically nothing but music. Fast forward to age 30 and there are people that I interact with daily that don't even know that I really make music. So to recap, I started getting into fashion and portrait photography. It was always just something that I had an interest in because I had this camera to do my YouTube videos and stuff, but I just never really took the initiative to go out and try and do stills. And then literally this year I've been published more times than I can remember, and that's not me showing off. Like, my memory has just taken a full-on beating this year, so I just genuinely can't remember. I think it's something like 6, but that's crazy for someone who 2 years ago had no interest in taking stills to now be published like 6 odd times is insane. What else happened this year? I moved into this gorgeous flat that you can see with my beautiful girlfriend. We've been here since May and it's just been awesome. We've been in and out of lockdown like 3 or 4 times. I don't even know what like the current rules are right now. London's in tier 4, which who knows what that means, but basically we can't really leave, can't really see our families and stuff for Christmas. So it's been great to have somewhere like this that we can call our home. We've made it like super aesthetic and cool, and yeah, it's just been like really cozy. I've got my recording stuff set up, I've got my camera stuff, so yeah, it's just been super chill. Yes, so music, the reason why you are here, subscribe to this channel. Yes, I have been making music. I haven't for a long time. Honestly, it really hurts me to say, but for a long time I didn't love music and I had no interest in making it. I just went through this super long, like weird pattern of, say I'd go and see a band and I'd see them up on stage and everyone loving it, and I'd like be like, oh my god, I'm so inspired, I'm gonna go home and like write a banger so like I can start doing it again, and like just nothing. Like I'd just get home and just nothing. And then I'd go out to LA and I'd be surrounded by like all my cool friends out there. I'd be with like Kid Neko and we'd meet people, and you know, and I'd just be like, okay, I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna like get this viral like fucking banger and move to LA and just live my best influencer life. And then yeah, I just get home and just nothing. Like literally had like no inspo, like I don't know, it was just the weirdest, most annoying pattern. Like every time I'd just sit down, open up Logic and just blank, or I'd start making a beat, start putting down some guitar, and it would just be trash. Long story short, I was not feeling it for the longest time, so I just stopped trying. I just stopped trying to like force the inspiration out and just decided, I'll let it come to me when it comes. If it takes months, if it takes years, like whatever, it doesn't matter, like it will. Just trying to be an optimist that I am usually, I was just like, it will come back eventually, but there is like a little part of you that's like, but what if it doesn't though? And so yeah, but to tell the truth, I was genuinely scared. Like I have been using Logic 9, now Logic X, like for well over 10 years. I know every shortcut, every little bit, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna forget all of these. Like even now when I sit down, I'm like, ooh, what is the button, what is the command to do this thing? And yeah, it's a bit brutal, but it's slowly coming back to me now. Obviously I'm in a different situation. I'm in an apartment, which is different from recording at my parents' house where I had like my own little studio. I've had to finesse a few things, but I'm getting there. I've got a little setup. There's a couple of cool studios in the area that I kind of, you know, go to if I need to, and yeah, it's just been slowly kind of just coming back. I don't know when exactly it came back, but it just did. I was just feeling it one day, started writing, and it didn't suck, and I just rolled with it, just started rolling with it, and it's just been great ever since. And it's cool because now I feel like my creativity has been split. Like as much as I'm thinking of lyrics just randomly, or just thinking of like cool beats and guitar ideas to do, I'm still like screenshotting stuff I see on IG, image wise that I think are cool, that I want to maybe like replicate or try. And anytime I'm out and I see a cool location, you know, I'll be like, okay, I can think of concepts that I want to shoot there and stuff. So it's like, it's split, and it's really great because it's just all the creativity just all at once. And needless to say, like they do benefit each other in like the best possible way. I mean, like, as you can see, my artwork over the past few months for all the singles I've released has improved significantly from before, where I just kind of throw out any old picture or just use a still from the video. I'm actually thinking of really cool art concepts to go with my songs. I mean, look at Calgary. That's something that I've wanted to do for so long, you know, growing up idolizing MJ and seeing like Thriller and Remember the Time, like these super extravagant like music videos. I'm not quite there yet, like I'm not fully there currently, but that's a goal, and it's something I've always wanted to kind of even just slightly touch that surface. And that kind of leads me on to my next point, which is where I'm headed in the future. So I wanted to keep this under wraps until it was more of like a fully fleshed out idea, but I am trying to be more proactive in holding myself accountable and manifesting things, like not in like a guru, influencer, astrology kind of way. But I mean, okay, so I put up this tweet the other day that I found in my archive somewhere, and if this isn't a whole testament of manifestation, then I don't know what is. But yeah, essentially I'm just trying to say things more, communicate with my audience more, because I feel like I don't really say a lot of what I'm working on, so people either just forget about me altogether, or they just think, you know, I'm taking another break from music, which is fine. But I kind of like say when you're on a label, you know, they're relying on you to produce music so that they can eat as well. And so you get people calling you up, be like, where's the fucking album? But my fans will never be that aggressive and don't put that kind of pressure on me. But I feel like I would put that pressure on myself, because if anything, it just gets stuff done. So with that said, my long-term goal for 2020 was basically to pick up from where Calgary left off and have that as the new standard of my output. I want to create more cinematic like things around my music, and just not just kind of put up a song. I love doing music videos. I loved recording Calgary and sitting there and crafting that in the studio, but equally I had an amazing time with Vicky and Aisha and just like putting together that visual beautiful love story. It was just so much fun, and I just want to do so much of that. But obviously right now, I mean, okay, so I'm filming this a couple of days before Christmas, and it's literally debatable whether you can eat Christmas dinner with your family in the UK right now. Like, let alone get into a room full of actors and a mini crew and stuff and film, like, so that's like completely off the table right now. But I just need to let you know that I do have songs ready to go. It's just like, and I'm being so real right now, it physically hurts me to upload lyric videos. Like, I just don't get them. I've never understood them. I just don't, it just doesn't do anything for me artistically. But I do want to put the songs out. Like, as much as it hurts me to not have my vision of these short stories and music videos to go along with the songs, it hurts me just as much to like hold them back from you guys and like not release them. So I'm kind of just figuring that out right now. So I'm gonna put some stuff out and then maybe come back to the videos in the future. Not maybe, like I definitely will, but like, yeah, I just don't know what songs I'm gonna do now. And then I'm figuring it all out anyway. But that's been my long-term goal for so long, to really nail home this like cinematic, the Walwin cinematic universe, and just really kind of kick that off. So just so you know, that's where my mind has been. That is my plan. That has been my plan for the longest time, and I'm just waiting for all this COVID stuff to get out the way so I can crack on. Well, thank you for clicking in. I hope this was a little less rambly than last year and made some sense and yeah, whatever. But anyway, my new single is out, You'll Break My Heart. It's a Christmas song. It's pop punk as fuck. It's got some early All Time Low, Fall Out Boy kind of vibes. But yeah, go check that out. But as well, I've made a Spotify playlist which has got like all like the emo, metal, pop punk, Christmas songs, and I just like made all my faves into like one playlist. So I'm gonna leave links for that below as well. On the photography side of stuff, you can follow my YouTube channel for that. My whole thing this year has been making like fun BTS videos out of the shoots I do, so yeah, you can watch that. And yeah, obviously I'm on Instagram as well, all my shots are on there. My music Instagram as well, if you want to follow that. I'm just plugging all my stuff now, so yeah, go and follow me on absolutely everything. Oh, and I mean, it goes without saying, but in case you're wondering, from last year I mentioned that I started doing professional wrestling. Yeah, so I haven't done any of that this year. Like grappling people is kind of frowned upon with COVID. Our school's been closed pretty much like since it all kind of kicked off. But as soon as we can, I am jumping back into that ring because it's super fun, and if anything, like, it's just another way for me to tell stories and just have like a great time doing it. Everything I do is just action-packed with creativities, like, you know, pro wrestling, music, photography, filmmaking. It is all storytelling, it is all uber creativity, and I'm here for it. I love it. So please, 2021, I just want to do everything I've been doing, but just like 10 times bigger and just grow. So follow this channel, follow me on social, so you can see if it works out, if it pans out or not. Either way, it's going to be a fun journey trying to. Anyways, enjoy your Christmas, have an even better New Year's. I will see you on the other side. Enjoy 2021. Mwah, too sweet. Peace.